What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. Do you know what today is? It's Cinco de Mayo. It is my excuse to make a recipe that is one of my favorite cuisines ever. So it's May 5th, and we are gonna make a taco lasagna. So this is sort of like a Mexican casserole. It's sort of like a burrito bake. We're gonna make it here in a springform pan. It's going to be a stacked taco lasagna with tortillas. So join me. It's Cinco de Mayo. Let's make a taco lasagna. So I have a huge fry pan here. This is a Cathalon. I'm going to be cooking up a whole bunch extra because I had a 2.5 pound thing of ground turkey. You can use ground turkey or beef. So I'm going to cook up the whole batch so we will have Cinco de Mayo all week long, right? So I have a big, huge onion here. We're going to go ahead and put this in here. It's already starting out good. And we're just gonna cook this up until, whoop, I got a jumper. We're gonna cook this up until it is translucent. It'll just take a couple minutes, maybe 8 minutes or so. We'll be back. So like I said, I'm using ground turkey and I have a whole bunch of it. I bought this container of it from my club store. And I had it frozen, and so I de-thawed it, and here we are, right? I'm gonna cook up all this. There's no way I'm gonna be using all this. So I'll write the recipe up as like pound and a half, however many you're gonna make. My issue is I have to make 2 of them because I don't want cheese and Eric wants cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook this up till it's like 80% done. So the meat is coming along here. For some reason it has a little bit of extra liquid in this. I don't know if it's like turkey fat or something. I'm gonna get some of that out of there just by scooping it out. I got a little bit of it out. So I have like 3 cups of chicken broth. I'll write this up as a single recipe. This is sort of an imperfect version of it because I'm making such a large batch. And we're gonna be letting this cook down. I put a little bit too much liquid in there. So it'll be cooking down for a little while. So, chili powder. You can put fajita seasoning in here. You can put your favorite taco seasoning in here. I never measure this. I just go for it. So I put some chili powder. I put Mexican oregano. You need that. I put cumin.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. Granulated garlic. We're going to be adjusting the seasoning because I'm not measuring. When I make tacos, I never measure. I just start seasoning it up. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. Not too much. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. We have chicken broth in here, obviously. We're gonna have the salt at the end because I don't want to over salt it. And let's see where we are. This looks pretty good. Looks pretty yummy. This is a cook's prerogative. I'm putting a little bit more chili powder. Yay. How's the Mexican oregano look? Looks mighty fine. I don't think I need too much of that. You guys cook like this?
It's a Wednesday. Who cares?
It's a Wednesday.
Throw it in there.
It's Cinco de Mayo. It's time to party, right? Party in a pot. Stir it up. So we're just going to bring this down to just a low bubbling simmer. We're going to let all this water cook out of here. It's really going to season up this meat. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. This is just like making regular taco meat. So that's going to be our base for our taco lasagna. So when this cooks down, we'll be back. Okay, so the liquid's cooked down. I can't say that I took a little taste, right?
No.
But just the seasoning a little bit.
I'm sorry, Amy. This is the Cinco de Mayo police. Amy has not said ole in the last couple of cooking minutes here.
Ole! So I'm going to add some corn. This was just frozen corn. Yum. So the extra, we're going to be using this in other dishes. That's why I made this big pot full so we have enough left over. So it's time to assemble our taco lasagna. Okay, so I have 2 cans of refried beans. If you're only making one of these, just use 1 can. I'm doing 2, like I said, because I can't have cheese on mine. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in these refried beans. I wanna thin them out a little bit so we can spread them. This you just have to judge. I just got it on myself. So I think this is a little spreadable. Okay, so we are using a springform pan. This is like a 9-inch springform pan. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of common, everyday kind of salsa on the bottom, sort of like a lasagna. Don't want to put too much because you don't want it to fall apart. I also don't want to scrape my pan here. So we're going to take, these are 8-inch tortillas, and we're going to take our refried beans. We're just going to spread a layer on here. I could actually use a knife and spread this like a cake. We'll take our pan here, and I'm going to pop my tortilla down in here. We're going to give it a little bit of meat here. Now I have no confidence that this is just going to cut just like a regular lasagna. It will be kind of sloppy, but that's always good, right? Right, Boo?
Sure.
And Eric wants some cheddar cheese. A little bit of cheese action.
And that's a hand-grated stuff. That's not the sawdust stuff, though.
No. I'm gonna give it a little bit of salsa in here, just so it's kind of juicy. So we're gonna top it with another tortilla filled or covered with some beans. And we're gonna put a little bit of meat on here. Cheese. How about that, Bill?
Sure.
Do a little salsa action. This is going to be a high one. You think this is going to explode when you try to eat it? It's going to look pretty good. I'm just going to press it a little bit. So we're going to put a tortilla on top. Just going to do a little pressing action. Going to put a little salsa on here. Top him with some cheese. I need my cheese even up here. Boy howdy, right there. So let me go ahead and make mine and we'll be back to put them in the oven. Okay, so they're both done and I'm gonna cover these with some foil. I have the oven preheated to 350. And we're gonna go ahead and foil these up. So I think I'm gonna cook these maybe 30 minutes or so in the foil. And then I'll take the foil off and finish them up. 10 minutes or so, 15, whatever. I haven't made them this big before, so we'll see how that goes. So these are going in the oven and we'll be back. You know they're done when you temp them in the middle and they're, you know, like what, 180? Yeah. So we'll be back when these are done. Okay, it's out of the oven. It took about 40 minutes foiled. We temped it. It got up to about 180. We took the foil off, about 10 more minutes to let it get, you know. So that's how we're looking. So I don't know. I think I want to put a knife around here real quick just to make sure we're not stuck on the sides. I have no thoughts that this is going to come out and I can take it off the bottom of this thing. So we'll be serving it from the bottom like it's a dish or something. It's not like the lasagna. I can get it off of there. One. So you think it's just gonna go?
Well, yeah, that's the question. It looks like it's staying intact a little bit. Just be careful with it.
Ooh.
Oh. The cheese created a casing.
Yeah. That looks amazing. That looks like May 5th to me. Woohoo! Wow. Now that's a beauty. Okay, so let's cut this bad boy. We're going to cut a wedge. Oh. Wow. This is a big piece. Woo! There we go. Wow. So I have some toppies for this. We have some chopped tomato. We got some avocado. I didn't do this before I cut it. I should have done this before I cut it. But hey, before, after, whatever, right? We got some fresh avocado jumping off. How about that, Jack? Put a little fresh avocado on Eric's little piece here. And for Uncle E, we got a dollop of sour cream or two. Woo! Avocado on the top of that. Wow. And on his piece, we have a dollop of sour cream. So here it is, cooks. Taco pie for Cinco de Mayo. Look at that. Woo. So let me cut mine. So, Boo, you want to come over and have a little Cinco de Mayo dinner here?
Maybe.
So this was a lot of fun. Happy Cinco de Mayo. You can do this in a regular casserole baker. If you don't want to use a springform pan or you don't have one, it'll be just as good. You cut it just like a lasagna. Cheers.
Sure.
Happy May 5th. Of course, Eric's looks a lot better than mine because he's got the cheese. Ooh.
Yum.
Mine cuts very well.
Got some cheese, got a little bit of meat, got some beans.
Yum, yum.
The tortillas.
Tortillas get kind of soft.
They're soft, they cut right through.
This is so good. Yum, yum.
Get a little sour cream in there.
This is definitely a party here, guys.
Oh. There's a party going on in my mouth right now.
Ah!
Cheers.
You're crazy, Boo.
Ole.
So, cooks, happy Wednesday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope you have a great one. Try this. It's a lot of fun, and it's just like a Mexican tortilla casserole, but I called it a taco lasagna. Cheers, everyone. It's delicious. A lot of fun. If you want to join us on our journey to become better cooks, hit that subscribe button below and the like and the bell so you'll get notified of our uploads. You can catch me out on social media, coming into my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. All my other social media links are down in the description: Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. So I hope you have a really great Wednesday. I hope you have a really great Cinco de Mayo and have a great one. I'm on my way to eat this delicious taco lasagna.
I'm already there. Refill.
It's Cinco de Mayo today. Happy May 5.
5. 5.